What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday, I believe it is. We're going to play some zombies. I mean, that's what we always do. So let's just jump in. Hope you guys are having a good one. If you're watching this as a VOD later, don't forget to like the video, please. It helps me out big time. Takes you literally a second or two. All right, so what we're going to do... let's get warmed up a bit here. We're gonna pop in. What do we have? Depth perception, clear. That's fine. Maybe we'll put on. We don't want to use anything we're too good because we might need it for later. So pop on a blue one for now. By the way, I've been noticing. I don't know if this is a real thing. I don't know if it's just. I mean, purely anecdotal for me. This is what I've been noticing. Attack eradicated. Do I want that? I want to use this. There we go. I'm noticing, like, I'm not finding a lot of, like, decent, meaning, I mean, I find some blue ones, but, like, above the blue level, the, like, purple and legendary, like, so epic and legendary, ether tools, like, at all. What's up, Mitchell? I dare you to use final exfil. Okay. If you want, sure. Dude, I played. Oh my god. I don't know, man. I feel cursed with this game lately. Like well, since I came back from vacation, but really, especially in the last week. So I played a little bit earlier today. This is what I'm talking about, like finding the ether tools and stuff. Like, I haven't been finding good ones. Just doing some contracts, went into the tier 3 zone. I'm trying to get some of these helmets is whatever it is that you have to collect for the stuff. We can go over like how much I have, and I've got a question about it. And actually, remind me like after we exfil to when we get out to look at the weekly challenge, like the new challenge that they have. RNG's worst nightmare. It really kind of sucks. I mean, and again, so much of this game is dependent on the gear you have, like. Because it is time limited and you have so few spaces in your stash, in your rucksack, and all that kind of stuff. Also, in what you can carry over from game to game, no money, like no extra score streaks, like blah blah blah. It's just a limited amount of things that you can bring from game to game. That it just makes it very difficult, like to hop into a game like from fresh. Like even now, we have a blue ether tool. And we have single PackaPunch, right? So we're going to hop in. It's going to be probably like a good 20 minutes before we could, like, well, I don't know why it does that, man. I hate that it leaves the screen once you use it. It's probably going to be a good 20 minutes before we can legit, like, head into, like, the tier 3 zone or something like that. Do we even have a decent contract anywhere? Okay. Found a contract. Yeah, these are I think it's directly below my picture, my webcam. Oh, this just popped up. Why did this just pop up? We're gonna take this. It's in here, right? Yeah. Take this. But yeah, anyway, I'm not finding a lot of really good ether tools like around, and it's purely, speaking of RNG, it is purely RNG whether you get one or not. I mean, if you find you can craft one, but again, you're on a cooldown for friggin' ever after that. Why did it? It was like being on ice there, reversing that, turning. So, I mean, that's one thing that, yeah, of course you can do that, but I mean, I don't know. You just got to get lucky and then head into at least like tier 2, and then you can get some. I remember a couple of times, having really excellent luck in getting refined crystals and legendary tools. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to happen anymore. And they definitely nerfed, well, a lot. They buffed some things. Like, they just absolutely made things harder, like way harder than it was before. And I don't. Again, I'm not going to just repeat myself, save it over and over and over again. Still one. Other things like we don't need at all. It's just not going to help us, so we're not going to bother. We're just going to get out of here. Your picture didn't know you were a wizard, Harry. That's right. I am. It's so funny that I just the Hogwarts reference. I was just listening to a clip from Conan O'Brien on the Howard Stern show. I was like legit just kind of killing a few minutes before the stream actually started, just listening to whatever, and it popped up like great. I put that on, and he was talking about how you went to Harvard. Yeah, I mean Howard asked him. He wasn't like oh I went to Harvard. He was just talking about it and whatever, and he brought up like it's not Hogwarts. It's like it's not magic. People that go there are just people. You know, they try really hard, whatever, but it's not. Anyway, it's just funny that you just all of a sudden there's like 2 Hogwarts references in the last 5 minutes for me, completely randomly. But I did take offense that Hogwarts is not real because, of course, we know that it is real. It's the best place in the world, and I want to go. Oh, this back and forth, like ultra third person to third person, like ultra third person, third person. It's dizzying. Got my clown hoopty. Liking that. Alright, let's get this. It's gonna be where? Over there? Over there? Here.
Barrera has lost contact with his squad testing new equipment. Find out what happened to him.
Yeah, it's be one thing like with PackaPunch, as far as the ether tools go, like if you could, or like, you know, in Cold War, like you could go to the armory thing, station and just upgrade it if you had enough salvage or whatever. Like if you could do that, I think that would be fair, but like to just have to find stuff, there's no way to earn it other than, you know, like you can do the one mission, whatever, where you actually get the schematic. But again, you're getting that like once every how often, you know what I mean? Like how many days is that on a cooldown for after that? Punch you, dog. I think this gun is pretty good. It's the MTZ, by the way. I don't know what this variant is called, so don't ask, but it's just one of the variants. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I mean, armor. Okay, nice daily challenge. Didn't even know we were doing it. And by the way, I went in, like I said, I went into tier 3 earlier, and we killed the mega bomb basically just purely using the sentry. We just kind of had to run around. And then, of course, while we were doing that, another mega abomination strolled over from, I don't know, I call that, I don't know what it's called. I call it the library. It's kind of that big area where we got the USB stick from the other day. I need to use my field upgrades more often. I never think to do it. I always think, me and my gun. We got it. We got it. We got it. Me and my gun. I need to use other stuff, though. Oh, we also need to go get speed cola. Okay. We can use that. That's fine. There is a new tombstone glitch. I told you Glitching Queen would find a way. Eric, what's up, man? And she did. Although solo, like, good luck. You legitimately have to get lucky that somebody will come by and revive you. So I don't know why I'm picking up all these because I don't think we're going into the Dark Aether here. Let's go get this. Let's go get speed. I don't know. I wanted to read the books, but J.K. Rowling is much worse than Suzanne Collins. Made it impossible to enjoy. I read them before the whole her trans stance, and I got to be honest, I still don't fully know what it is, her stance on that stuff, and you know what, I honestly, it's not that I don't care, like, is because, you know, whatever, she can have her opinion. I don't know her as a person. I'm not ever going to know her as a person. I read the books. I absolutely love the books. I watched the movies. I liked the movies, and then I loved them after, you know, going from the book to the, like most you know, films. When you take it from the book to the film, the book is always better. But I came to kind of really enjoy the books. I mean, the movies afterwards. But I love the books, man. So for me, that's all she is. I don't have any kind of. I don't hold her in any kind of esteem. She wrote a series of books that I absolutely love, and that's that. I wish, I honestly, and again, I can't even say. I was gonna say like I wish she wasn't an asshole about trans women or what trans people in general, but I don't know her exact position. And to be honest, too many people conflate and make up shit for their own agenda. That just hearing somebody else tell me like, well, this is what she believes. I guarantee you that's not exactly what she believes. They're always wrong. People always put their own stink on whatever it is, any kind of thing like that. So I don't know. I don't care. For me, again, she is. That's why I didn't have any problem playing Hogwarts Legacy. Some people, not many. Like I mean, I'm also not getting thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers. I played Hogwarts Legacy. I didn't feel any kind of, oh my god, are you down? What's going on? What's going on here? So he hasn't pled for help? Is that all he's doing? Is that why he's not showing up? There he is. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I don't have armor. Okay, let's go do this. Why did that? It's full. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do it that way?
Damn it, I missed my revolver.
Like the X is filled up. I rescued, okay, but reviving still. Bizarre. Are you gonna get your buddy? Okay. Alright, whatever. Stupid game. You're welcome, by the way. Anyway, I was talking a little bit ago, like I went into the tier 3 earlier, and I was really trying to get some of those helmets, and again, I'm fighting the Mega Abomination. I'm kind of testing out the guns and seeing which is kind of which is good, which is bad, which is the one to use, which is like the tier pistols. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they just don't work for me. I don't care for them very much. I like the mobility you have with them, but I really don't like that there's only 5 shots each. They do good damage, not phenomenal damage. And when you only have those few shots, like, it should be phenomenal. Although, I gotta say, it's the other thing, too, is honestly, I haven't had, because the whole Ether Tool thing, I was only on blue or maybe purple, so rare or epic legend Ether Tools. I wasn't on legendary, which does make a huge difference. So maybe that's really what it is. I think what we're gonna have to do, speaking of, like going into the Dark Aether and doing all this kind of stuff that we've been doing the last couple of days, is I think we're just gonna have to do what we're doing now and go, we'll go into the harder zones once we can level up here a bit. Do contracts, and at least in tier 2. Where is this guy? And then just like hopefully get them as rewards, and then we need to start the game off with like being upgraded, because it just takes too long. And it's not even that we could do the tombstone glitch anymore. Again, not solo anyway. So unless I'm gonna go in with you guys, somebody like that I trust, that is decent. So like you got to be better than Eric, because he's not good. He's not here, right? He left, right? Yeah. Anyway, like yeah, so better than Eric. I can't get out of here. That's what I get for shitting on Eric. I'm just messing around to it. It's like, oh, the game's like, oh yeah. All right. Let's go do
Vehicle marked.
that there. Glitching Queen is the fastest way to find exploits. Yeah. J.K. Rowling is worth as far, I mean, I don't know. She's the vampire lady, right? The teen vampire. Oh, let's take this. The Twilight. What, is she a bad person or a bad writer? Are you saying? I don't know anything about. I haven't read those books, and I don't know who, like, what her deal is at all. Like, as far as, like, is she a good person or not? I have no idea. Remember to ask for 100 grand. Oh, for picking those guys up. All I want is a thank you. Didn't get that. I mean, maybe they didn't. They were probably in party chat, like, so they didn't have. Maybe they don't have. What do you call it? Proximity chat on. But a simple thanks, man. That's all I want. Didn't get it. I mean, we're not, we're not broken up about it, but would have been nice.
The mercs are moving arms near you in a lone vehicle. Commandeer it.
Eric's gonna unsub. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if he like kind of heard that. Obviously, I was kidding. What are you looking at the wall for, buddy? I already have one. Okay. I was like, do I have one? I do. You're gonna lose my only mod, I know.
I don't want to stress you out, bruv, but the mercs have scrambled a bloody helicopter.
You know, I still don't know. I mean, I think this is probably it. Kind of want. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I still like. I get confused of which lane to take there. Like when to turn right, going to get to the bridge. You know, is this not a thing anymore? Did I just get really unlucky a few times in a row? Like, does the convoy drop those landmines, the bouncing Betty type things? Because it was always like here that I would get hit by it. Around here somewhere. Oh. I'm just trying to look for it now, and maybe it just doesn't do it anymore. I don't know. Maybe I just got super unlucky. I don't know.
Don't drag ass. Send me that package. Down in arms, you've got some new toys. Excellent. You had fun doing it, didn't you?
Okay, we have 10 grand now. Susan Collins is Hunger Games. Okay, Hunger Games is so much better written than Harry Potter. I can't enjoy the books. Twilight. Stephanie Meyer, which I'm never reading. Okay. I didn't read the Hunger Games either. I saw the movies, the Jennifer Lawrence movies, which I enjoyed. Okay, let's go get double papped, and then we can start doing tier 2 contracts, and then hopefully we can just start getting some good rewards. Again, we just kind of need to. I don't even know if we're going to go into the Dark Aether tonight. We might not. We're really just going to try to build up our reserves that we have. And so I was saying, I played earlier today, and I actually, wow, that would if I tried, I couldn't do that again. And I had a game where things were going pretty well, and I ran a bunch of did a bunch of contracts. It was the tier 2, tier 3 game. Fought the Mega Abomination. Took a long time, but finally got him killed. I think I was using this gun. I think I was. Got some decent rewards from him. I got a Wonder Waffle, actually. a crate, like hold it, not the schematic, which I already have, but like just an actual Wonder Waffle. You know that you can use it now or you can save it for later, right? Didn't get the gun itself. I got it in a crate, kind of a deal. And I was like, okay, put that away because toward the end of the game I don't need it anymore. And ran a couple more contracts, and like I bought up, I don't know, whatever the hell I was buying, and I found a Scorcher as well. So I was actually using the Scorcher. It was like one of the last things that I found, and it was just the weapon. Couldn't like it wasn't in a case or anything. Like you take it and use it now, or you just don't use it. And it was literally the last contract that I ran, and it was an escort cargo in the tier 1 zone, heading from way up there down like to the middle over there. So I got it, and I was just kind of playing around with it because again it's been buffed since season 2, and just kind of checking things out, seeing how it is. What do we want to do? Oh, let's turn around and go get this.
Got a contract here.
Anyway, I went to the exfil because it was like the timer had run out, and then there's the 15-minute timer, so it wasn't the last, the final exfil. It was just, you know, it was basically time to go. Plus, I had some stuff that I wanted. I can put it in reserve. I mean, I have at least 2 Wonder Waffles anyways that I could use right now, so it wasn't the worst thing ever, but I'm standing there at the exfil. The helicopter is down, and I'm just testing out, basically, you know, using the actual R trigger on it, on the Scorcher, to see how effective it is against zombies. Not even, I don't even think I PackaPunched it. Because again, it was like the last thing that I did. But I might have had, the reason why I can't remember is I might have had a raw Ethereum crystal on me, but I don't remember. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's really not relevant to the story. So, anyways, just headed down to the expo, which was just right down the road, down by, you know, past the hotel, down in tier 1, down way over there. And as I'm like about to get on the ramp, time's running out, and this guy comes up in a truck and just like slams into me, and all of a sudden, you know how like it's weird, like if you stand directly under the helicopter and it lands on you, it just kind of squirts you out one side of it. It basically did a thing like that to me with him hitting me in the car because I was on the ramp, and it just kind of spit me out. But I touched the ramp, which means like the timer went from like 19 seconds or whatever down to like 5 or whatever. It's counting down, like it's about to go now. You know, when you get in it, if you're the one that calls it, that sets off like it's going to happen quick. Not the worst thing there. Whoa. Where you going? Dude, this is still so broken. Hey, look at his health. Aiming for his hand immediately every time he puts it up. Come on. Dude, just die. At least we don't have never-ending zombies spawning on us. I mean, it's absurd that it takes that much ammo. It's tier 2. I'm double papped, rare gun. Like, why does it? I don't know, man. It doesn't seem balanced to me at all. Like, why would it take that much? I literally used all of my ammo. I just don't think it should be that way. I don't know. Oh, it's inside? There we go. Well, let's put... oh! Okay, apparently I dropped. I thought I had swapped it out, but apparently I dropped my decoys. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter. You should read the books. They were very well written. Hunger Games, I mean, honestly, I've seen the movies, so I'm kind of... I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if it was before the books... I mean, the movies had come out, I might be interested, but... I already know the story pretty much. I mean, you know, they're obviously, again, books. The books are always better, but because I've already seen the movies, it's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, and to be quite frank with you, I have a bunch of books just sitting in my other room there, ready to go that I need to start reading, that I haven't for no reason. Dude, I get so caught, like I just start watching some fucking YouTube videos and do whatever, and like I'm lost in there, and then just killing time. Like, and there's plenty of times where like I'm aware that I'm doing it. Like, what am I doing? I'm watching nothing. Like, I'm literally just killing time here. Like, close the laptop and go, you know, pick up the book. And I don't. Brain rot mo better. Let's get the bones. Yeah, dude, we need some. Whoops! I thought that was one of those. I thought it was one of those little manhole, you know, like things with that have good loot in them, but it was it was just a bouncing Betty. Like, whoops.
Getting a sample of that target's blood would really put the V in HVT. Am I right?
I also have a turkey in the oven too, so it's gonna be a while, but I mean, almost 2 hours that it's still cooking for. I don't need to do anything, but if all of a sudden I'm like, oh, or my alarm goes off, what the heck? That was weird. And it really bothers me that, one, this is not the actual actor, you know, doing the voice lines for Rick, and then two, like, he barely says anything. And I'm assuming you didn't. I'm assuming it's because it's not actually Andrew Lincoln, that they don't want to like overdo it with the lines and like have people realize, oh, that's not him. So they kind of just kept that on the down low a little bit. I don't know, but I don't like it. It's starting to bug me. I mean, not starting to. It is bugging me. I gotta get those guys.
Looks like you got your pound of flesh. And then some.
Okay, yeah, I was hoping that would be there. Okay.
Here.
Let's get our vehicular and mosey on over. Gonna have to drive through tier 3 to get across. It's just the fastest way. So we're gonna do that. And by the way, like, I don't know what it was. Maybe like is it? I don't know. Maybe it's Thursday or something. I don't know. But the first couple of days that we were streaming at night, like, the viewership was pretty good. In the last couple of days, it's been down to like the same as it was during the day. So I don't know. It's obviously me that people don't like. Nah, not this guy. But Yeah, I don't know if it's a time of day thing. Like I thought it was just better, but maybe it's not at all. Dude, they're too fast here now. I don't think I have stamina on either, but it's really hard not to think that they were just kind of ruined what was fun. Strong. And by the way, I don't know, like in tier 2, even like, you know, the armored zombies there, like I've never gotten a... Jesus. No, I pressed both buttons. Alright, that's fine. Just throw it quickly, please. Jeepers creepers. From the armored guys there, I've not gotten any of the helmets. I always just get the skeletons. These bones. I don't know why. I don't know if it's you have to get tier 3 guys. I don't know, it seems to be.
Listen up. Terminus has resorted to using smaller weapon modes. They just made themselves right for the picking.
I know you replied a few minutes ago, but I had to use the restroom. Oh shoot. What would?
Get that garage opened up. We don't want to hang around.
So this zombie was just hanging out right next to a soldier? Nobody's killing anybody here? Everybody was cool with that situation? Where is this one? Dude, that's pretty far away. But the Aragon movie was almost not even related to the books. Aragon? I did not see that movie. I actually do have the book, but I never read it. I think I picked it up for a second, and I was like, "Oh, I don't think this is." I'm not much of a fantasy guy. I gotta be honest with you. Like, I like The Hobbit, but Lord of the Rings, nope. The movies were great, but the books, I don't think I ever made it past 5 pages into the first book, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. Not for me. This helicopter has good aim tonight. Jeez, man. And I just learned a few months ago, but my favorite book series is a sequel. Sequel series. Which series is that?
Call for pickup. I'm at rendezvous, ready and waiting.
And also, like, Game of Thrones, like, I loved the TV show. I mean, you know, and again, until I didn't. Might as well pick it up. Yay. At least it doesn't take your armor off. That's cool. Fable Haven? Okay. I don't know anything about it. Again, fantasy is not my thing. Like, I was just about to say, like, Game of Thrones, like, the TV show I enjoyed a lot. Again, until, like, the end, when, whatever. But, like, to read those books, I would never read those books. Those are basically, like, they need to be translated for me into movie form. Same thing with the Lord of the Rings, like, Oh, we actually, let's try out the ray gun. How much? We don't have a ton of time. Shoot. We'll get a PackaPunch and at least the one time. See if we can run some more contracts quick. The time just goes so fast, dude. Like, again, I'm not opposed at all to the actually having a timer. I think it's overall a good idea. The how long, or again, I think. Please stop going away from me. Please stop going away from me. The truck was like, I don't want you to drive me anymore. Please don't drive me anymore. Okay, this thing's about to run out. We're gonna be done with this. Let's go. We'll do a bounty. It'll get us there, I think, I hope. Maybe. We're really low on gas, though. But yeah, fantasy stuff for me, I even looked into it a little bit, and I'm not gonna remember the name of the title of the book or who the author was, but like I'm trying to okay, what's a good way in? And I remember I'm not even gonna give you the name because I'm not trying to shit on somebody, like somebody's stuff that they like or the author of these things, but like is that like in Legacy Palace? It's not. It's alright. Ooh, we almost made it there. Come on. Well, maybe it is. But just like the spelling of this person's name, the main character's name, is like it started with a K and a V. I was like, how do you convert? Like that's how you start it? Like I'm not gonna, in my mind, I'm gonna be every time I'm thinking of this person's name, reading it, I gotta go like that's gonna bug the shit out of me. And I was just like, I'm out. I'm not doing it. Not for me. Really? I really don't like that PhD. I mean, I don't think it's a bug. I think they intended it this way. Doesn't protect you against the ray gun anymore. Like, oh, knock it off. I don't know why he's not coming after me. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. What is hitting me that's slowing me down? It's the burst from the ray gun? Dude, that's ridiculous. See, when... they always have the punish. Never just like, here's something that's good that you'll like. Like, right there, from killing this zombie, this guy right here that I just killed. Another fuck. Gotta be shitting me, dude. Like, it slowed me down so badly. It's like getting hit with a stun in multiplayer. With no tac mask on. I can't get away from any. I mean, it took out that mangler pretty quick, but... Hey, super sprinter. My god. Like, where are these guys coming from? Again, it used to, you could, at least in this time of the game, again, when it was a new, like, that you just loaded into the map, like, there's all kinds of zombies everywhere. Like, okay, like, where are these guys coming from? How far away are they coming from? It's just like, let you clear out, like, a small area, and then don't just immediately respawn on you. Whatever. Okay.
Got a contract here.
It's fantasy TLDR is that two kids, Kendra and Seth, are one of their grandparents. die and all adult get a vacation, but not children, so they stay with their other side. And they find out. Preserve for magical creatures. Okay. I was watching another YouTuber and they said the opposite of you on PhD now has no what effect opposite? I don't know what you're trying to say there. On explosion damage, but you still take fire damage. Well, we figured out the fire damage thing the other day. We didn't take... Remember? We stood in the fire, and we didn't take any damage with it. Or am I remembering wrong? Dude, I saw the coolest shoot. I thought... I just saw that plane go by like that. I was like, what is that? I saw the coolest shooting star the other... I was like, at least a week ago at this point. But I had just turned the corner. I went for one of my walks at night around the neighborhood. And I had just turned the corner, and I thought for a second it was like a SpaceX rocket, because I'd seen a launch of one. Yeah, it was the launch. Like, I've told you guys about this, like the... over Halloween Horror Nights at Universal one year. And for a minute, I was like, oh my god, we're being invaded. The aliens are here. And then, you know, kind of realized, I mean, obviously we weren't being invaded. I don't mean that literally, but just a stun effect is just nuts. But anyway, it was huge, and it was just like streaking across the sky, and it looked like, I mean, such a very long tail to it as well. That's why I was thinking it was the rocket it had taken off. And it was in the same general direction, actually, too, now that I think of it. I wasn't thinking of it at the time, but I thought it was a rocket, and then when it just completely disappeared, I was like, oh, it was... We don't want to go up here. Dude, why is this so unhealthy already? We're gonna fail this? From driving over a couple of zombies like that? Okay, whatever. Let's hope. But it was big. Normally you see him like it's just like a quick, like phew, like a little bit of white light that streaks across the sky real fast. Is this one over here? Okay, no. But this was like red, like burning up, like it was big. And again, leaving a long tail behind it too. And streaked way across the sky before it finally just burnt out and disappeared. I was like, ooh, that was cool. Oh, we can double pep the ray gun while we're over here. We're so close. Don't pull a mimic thing on me again today like happened the other day.
This is Bang. Find me at the extraction point with the goods.
Alright. Okay, we got PhD. So we got PhD on, right? Look at my health. Still goes down. I think that's dumb. Like, why? It's PhD, man. That's the whole... the whole point of it, right? Whatever. Where was... Oh, it was on the bridge. Alright, let's go double pap the ray gun. It's good. I really hate that the splash damage, like, it stuns you really hard, man. Really hard. And even with PhD on, you're still taking damage. Like, again, that might be a bug, but they haven't said anything about it. It's been a couple of days now. It's been known. So that just leads me to believe that it was intended that way, and it's going to stay that way. I think it's a horrible change to PhD, but let's go into tier 3 and just get some kills and get some helmets. Curious as to how good the damage will be. Pull the chute. Oh my god. Pull the goddamn chute. Red truck over here. Dude, you got wrecked. What do you think about that? What is that? Fire rate is okay. But like that kill right next to me there, it just slows you all the way down. Like all the way down. Alright, I'm not even gonna mess with these guys. It's a complete waste of my time. They're not helping us at all. We're not getting anything from them that we actually need. Let's just get over to tier 3. And we'll try it out over there. See what's what. I gotta catch up on the chat here. It's hard when you're driving and like you constantly got to turn and like be mindful of where you're going. Is there not a zip line that goes all the way across? There isn't, right? Catch up while we're swimming. It's alright. He said that you're still immune to explosion damage, but not fire? No. I remember. I know you took armor damage, ray gun, splash damage on cargo. The whole point. People buy PhDs not take explosive damage. Yeah. Although now you can do it like what you would. I hope they didn't change it. Now you can just stay in the water and not die. You get red screen, but you don't die. Let's see, because if they changed it in the last couple of days, I'm really screwed. So we're red screened, but we're not dying. He changed it. Oh my god, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. It's good to know that it was changed though, like that little way, like if you're in a real situation, like I'm gonna just do this. It's good to know that you can't. That's absolutely perfect when you think about it. I mean, that is exactly me. Right there. That was goddamn hilarious. Dude. And it's because you're in the water as well, like you can't get revived because when you come back you're red screen, so insta death. Okay. Good to know that that was changed. So now we literally have nothing. And I don't even have the gun anymore. Okay, we'll put on the Oh, dude, that was... Honestly, that was just funny. I'm fine with it. It doesn't matter. We'll get our stuff back. That's pretty friggin... pretty hilarious, though, dude. Oh my god. See, like, that's a change that I understand, right? Like, it makes sense. You can't just go in the water and nothing can kill you and you just stay red screen forever. That makes sense. Taking, like, that you know, that you do now takes splash damage from the ray gun with PhD on, that makes zero sense to me. Like, why? Why? Oh, I meant to mention this. So, right? That's tomorrow. Nope. This. So if you look, right, collect the bones. I have 4,000 of the 5,000. Well, okay, never mind. I really hope Eric watches it, dude. That was honestly that could not have been more perfect. That's exactly how this game has been for me since I came back. That's exactly how it's been. That was honestly pretty funny. It's good to know though, like that is how it is. And I didn't, again, in some kind of real situation, think like, oh, I have PhD on, I'll just hop in the water, and then leave when I had stuff that I actually wanted. And we had nothing in our backpack that was, I mean, some perks, free perks, but I mean that was it. So it really doesn't matter. Anyway, that's just funny. All right, we just need to run and do a bunch of contracts and get some points, and then we'll. Oh, I had Tombstone. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I see. Tombstone was one of the free ones we must have picked up along the way. I didn't even realize we had it. I saw a car on my mini map there, didn't I?
I don't know what to make of it.
Yep.
Vehicle marked.
Dude, that's awesome. Let's get over there. Yeah, the weekly challenges. Sorry, I didn't. I thought of it after I had loaded up the game. So sorry. We'll take a look at it again after this match again, and we'll also do the final exfil for you there, Mitchell. What's the deal with the why are you like why is that a thing for you, the final exfil? It's crazy the amount of manglers you get. Dude, it's insane the amount of manglers you get during the final exfil. Ugh. Didn't even really take damage. Just because? Okay. Ah. So when you die in a spot where you can't naturally reach it, it just puts everything in the graveyard for you? That's actually kind of cool.
Gathered 5,000 essence. Let's find something to spend it on. Head to a PackaPunch machine. It will significantly upgrade your weapon. I have marked one on your map.
Did we? Oh, we got points? Oh, yeah, it looks like we got points back. Huh? I only have the one. Oh, I keep forgetting. Why isn't that something that you can get from your tombstone? Another vest? Like your 3-plate vest? Would be nice. We can just stay here all day and farm. It's ridiculous. Again, at least at the beginning of the game like we are now, it's more understandable. Because, like, nobody's been on the map to wipe out any of them. But, I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, I definitely don't need all of these self-revives. Let's hope not, anyway. All right, let's just head down there and start doing some contracts. We need points. Oh, actually, we have some points now, don't we? Oh, I was hoping it was going to be like a movie and it would explode and look real cool. Do we have a PackaPunch? Oh, right here. Let's go do that. This is what I was thinking we found earlier, but not that one there. All right, let's go. Hey. Okay, so anybody that's just tuning in, you used to be able to, with PhD on, go into the water and just go underneath the water and just stay there. And you would get red screen, but you wouldn't die. You'd be safe. It was something you could do, like if you had to run to the bathroom real quick, or, you know, your mom's telling you, hey, you got to fold your clothes before you're allowed to, you know, whatever. Mom's yelling at you, do whatever. You could hop in the water, get in there, and you'd be safe with PhD on. With Season 2, that is no longer the case. Also, with Season 2, PhD does not save you from splash damage from a Raygun, which is just super dumb. I mean, the dying now with PhD on in the water, that makes sense. Why would PhD save you from drowning? Like, that doesn't make sense. That you take damage from the ray gun, splash damage to yourself. That's stupid, in my opinion. Very stupid. What's the point of PhD? If not that you don't take splash damage, explosive damage, whatever. You can still stand on the fire like of a hellhound, and that won't hurt you. It might take your armor though. I'm not entirely sure about that just yet. I don't think it did the other day though, when we were looking at it. It's kind of hard because sometimes, you know, if you're getting hit by a zombie that you kind of maybe didn't realize, like, hey, wait, how did I lose all that armor with PhD on in the fire? And look, sometimes there's a zombie there that's hitting you. Could be just the case. I'm so glad we had Tombstone on. I really did. I mean, again, I never put it on my character. It's just if we pick it up doing a contract, like, I'll, sure, why not? Why, you know, literally, why not? Did I see purple? Swear to God, I saw something purple. Meaning epic, you know what I mean? Or, yeah, epic. Let's get the epic legendary. This is a nice little challenge. I love it when you complete stuff and you have no idea that it was actually a challenge. Oh, I saw a guy do, like, no guns, did the Dark Aether. And for the escort step, he literally just got in front of the thing and crouched down so it pushed him. I don't remember exactly, like, how he prevented. I think he had a VR11. He definitely did. He had the VR11. You know, he kept shooting the escort to heal it. I did see purple there. But he made it through. Like, literally just went like this. And it's like the zombies that come in front of you, they get run over. They get killed. And then when the zombies from behind were doing enough damage, he would just turn around and just shoot it with the VR11. Might be worth trying. I mean, it was definitely more involved than that, especially when it stops, you know, the 3 stations that it stops at. I mean, with the VR11, really, he just ran around, ran away from it. I wish I remember the guy's name. I'd like to give him credit, but I didn't recognize them, and I don't remember the name. Sorry. Could be worth trying, though. Who hit me? Is that a double? Give me the double. Right before we finish. You get $4 grand for doing this escort instead of 2. That was a very lucky double. Okay, jeepers. Whoa. That was weird. Alright. I don't really have enough to go buy anything super good. So let's not. Let's just do another contract.
Got a contract here.
No guns. Oh, are these guys gonna take it? I don't think so. Can't get up there. All right. Sip on my coffee. Da 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 dee da da. Dude, how many self revives have we run into in this game? I mean, well, I guess in fairness, like 3 of them were in my tombstone, but it's a lot. Coffee's not good? No, it's not. It's great. You're correct. I don't know why I love it so much. Because it's great, I just said. Bitter bean juice? No. When you're all grown up, you'll know. Have you thought about, like, the stuff that you tried when you were a kid? I'm just fucking with you, obviously. But I'm saying, like, the first sip of something or the first taste of something when you were younger that was just disgusting, that now you're like, oh my god. And coffee is one of those things. It's a big one for a lot of people. I mean, when I first started drinking coffee, I drank black coffee, you know. Now, oh, he just died? Okay. That's been happening a lot since the new season. That's weird. Okay. Beer is a huge one. Wine, any kind of alcohol, really. Gotta go all the way over there. Oh, I don't have quite 10 grand. Okay, we'll get a contract along the way. That's fine. Trying to think of foods that I didn't like, but I can't really think of anything right now. I don't like any liquor mainly. Dude. Okay.
Found a contract.
There was nothing at the first time you tried that I actually liked. I mean, you know, I don't drink it all anymore, but vodka I would sip on. Like there's a couple of like a couple of scotches that I liked, although I can't remember the names of it right now. Some of them are like, some of the scotches, dude, are just like smoked, like it's like sausage and cigar flavored. And it's like, this is gross. I remember Lefroy was one of them. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize, Scottish people. But that was one that I always just, a friend of mine liked it. And again, to me, it was like a cigar wrapped in sausage. It was just gross. Never cared for it at all. But there was a couple of them that I really like. I remember being in Vegas a couple times and being like, oh, this is nice. Just sitting there. It's nice and smooth. Guys are playing and smoking. Playing poker and smoking cigarettes and stuff too. Like, oh, this is nice. I'm trying to think of a food that I didn't like when I was younger that now I really do. And I kind of got in the reverse direction. I used to love lobster when I was a kid. That now I kind of like. Do you have eyes on your target? I don't really care for. Like, you know, visual confirmation. I don't. It's not like, oh, it's gross, but it's also like, nah. I would not go out of my way to get this if I had the option. I would just get something else. Wait, did I? There we go. Okay. What do I have? Do I have two? I have two speedies. Okay. Let's go. Well, we're not going to buy a backpack, though. We're going to buy it. Maybe we'll just wait till we have 20 grand before we go in. I mean, what am I, I was asking if let's see. I wanted one. Not really, but I have to bust it. I mean, if one of my BIL goes asking people except for me, say I wanted one. Shrimp is amazing. Crab is good. Never had lobster. I really like shrimp. Do you know, this is one of those little trivia questions. It's kind of like, you know, people just shoot out their asses once in a while. Brother-in-law, Bobby. Okay. Lobster used to be prison food. At least, I mean, I'm from Boston, so. At least, you know, on the coast over there, you know, lobsters are obviously fairly abundant in, you know, the kind of northeast and that general area. But it used to be prison food. It used to be thought of as like bugs from the sea, pretty much. And it wasn't until people with money started like, hey, you know what, I kind of like this, that it was like, oh, yeah, no, me too. And because it's, you know, it's harder to get, you can't just walk down the street and, you know, shoot a lobster and bring it home and, you know, cook it up. You have to go out in a boat and blah, blah, blah. And that's how, like, it became expensive and, you know, kind of a hoity-toity kind of a thing. But it used to be prison food, at least in New England it was. Like a lobster roll, that's not bad, but I mean, it's like it's so soaked in butter and the bread is doing a lot of work there as well. Just like regular old boiled lobster, I'd much rather not. I worked at, you know, one of the restaurants I worked at was like a super high-end Asian place, and they did like a lobster, well, they did just a Szechuan lobster, but they also did a lobster fried rice, like in that, like, great. Or with the flavors of, you know, the spice and everything and how they cook that in the wok, kind of like half fried, half boiled almost, like in the oil. And with the sauce, it was pretty good. I mean, again, I still wouldn't order that. Like the lobster fried rice, I would order, but just the lobster stuff, it was good, but I still wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be my choice, you know what I mean? Wouldn't be my number one choice, I should say. I think fish in general for a lot of people, because I'm like, it's giving me a couple of memories. Like at work, we had at that place, at that same restaurant that I'm talking about, it was in a hotel, and on your break, you know, for your lunch break at the beginning of the day, we would go down to the cafeteria, and you know, you get employee meal and whatever. And sometimes they would have fish, like some kind of white fish or whatever. Usually like a tilapia or something. It's easy and cheap. But like for me, I would never, like fish is like, for me, has to be, I have to know it's super high quality and like, I already have, yeah, okay. We should just go get a vest. We really should just go get a vest. But I would never eat like cafeteria fish, man. Like just the fear of getting sick from it. I just wouldn't do it. You know what?
Buy station right here.
We'll drive in. I was thinking we would just go to the crane and drop in, but I think we're going to drive in because we're going to try to drive out as well. Because we still have plenty of contracts to do. We need to earn more points. I'm just kind of tired of replating every time I lose one plate because that's all I have. Is this road? Yes. I don't care much for fish, beer, and chicken. Where it's at. Dude, chicken is like I'm really kind of weird with chicken right now. I gotta be honest. Like cooking it at home, the only thing chicken I would eat right now really is like a roast chicken, like you know, a very good, nice roasted chicken. Cooking it at home right now, like not doing it. It literally no. It literally makes me sick to my stomach, though. Like, just the flavor. I don't know what it is. It just, I can't do it, man. I cannot have chicken right now. Like, again, a roast chicken. You know, like the kind that you can get from the grocery store, like in the bag, like the whole roasted chicken. Like that, I'm actually okay with. But even I think if I had like put the rest of it in the fridge overnight and like went to cook it, like reheat it the next day, it probably would be okay, but I wouldn't be that happy about it. And I kind of don't know what it is, but it's just like, again, if I just went to the store and bought like chicken breast, even like decent, you know, like what's the farms, like the Purdue, right? Like something like that. Like it's quality. I mean, for what we get commercially, right? It's not bad. But even that, like it makes me, my stomach just starts doing cartwheels, dude. I can't do it. I don't like it. I mean, it's chicken. It's like the most bland thing ever, and it just, but not for me, man. It's so gross. If it was like a deep, like fried chicken, like it wouldn't have the same, like that's fine. I'm okay with that. If it was wings or something like that, that's different. I'm okay with that as well. But like chicken breast, not having it. Again, roasted, fine. But just like kind of standard cooked up, nope, not gonna do it. It makes me. These are really strong bushes. It's ridiculous. Stuff in Call of Duty, man, like the stuff that you can shoot through, like your gun that's wall bangable, is amazing sometimes, and then things that aren't, you can't wall bang. It's just like, how did you guys like come up with this? Like, what is and what isn't? Because it makes no sense. You can't shoot through a wooden sign, but you can shoot through concrete walls, like no problem. Where's there it is. I don't care much for fish, beef, and chicken. Where is that? Also pork. Yeah, pork is good. I like pork. See, that's what I would get if you can find that, like a decent pork these days. At least where I shop, it's not been easy lately. But instead of getting like chicken breast, I would just buy like pork chops, like the boneless stuff. That's great if I can get good quality ones. But a lot lately, just in the that's the teleporter thing. In the the packaging, even it's like it just does not look appealing at all. Like I'm very picky when it comes to food, as far as like I'll eat a lot of things. If it, again, it has to be prepared well, but I'll eat it. I'll try it anyway. Like, I'm not super picky about that. But when I'm picking it out, if it doesn't look right, or it doesn't look really nice, like pristine in the packaging, we're talking about like raw, you know, beef or chicken or pork or whatever, like, you know, I will not touch it. Lots of bones. Road to bones. Stop it, dog. I married a very friendly little French bulldog earlier today, by the way. It was really cute. Some guy was walking and it kind of just looked up at me like, you know, it's a dog, you know. They're curious about everything. And I just looked down at it, and I swear to God, it like smiled. And it made me smile. And then it just started coming right towards me, and the guy just brought the dog over and was like, okay, I guess I'm patting this dog for like the next 5 minutes. We need contracts, man. Contracts. Close contracts. Why are nothing close? We can go up there and do a few of these, but not super close. Is there a car?
Vehicle marked.
It just bothers me every time this guy talks. Like it's like you're kind of close. You're definitely not Andrew Lincoln, but you're kind of close, and it just bothers me. Like if it didn't sound anything like him, it would probably be better because then I could just almost separate it. But I wanted this skin again. It was free. I mean, I would have paid for this. I've only ever bought one skin. There was the Samantha Max's skin in Cold War. I've never bought a bundle ever for any other Call of Duty. I would have bought the Rick Grimes skin. Or bundle, however they would have packaged it, because I really liked the first few seasons of that show a lot. And if it was, you know, if they had this, they made this that you had to pay, that was a bundle, and it was this, whoever's voicing it for this game, because again, it's not Andrew Lincoln. It really would have bothered me if I had paid for it. I didn't pay for it. It still bugs me, but it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? It's like it's not right, so it just kind of like it's one of those things that just kind of tickles the back of your head, like this is not how it's supposed to be. But it's not that big a deal. I bought Kitsune in Cold War. I don't remember the skin.
Transport is loaded with terminus weapons. Take it. Get it to exfil.
Yeah, Samantha's the only one I ever bought in for any Call of Duty game. But I've had it. Are you kidding me? What the hell was that, dude? He just magicked himself through the closed door. Okay. Okay, I heard a zombie behind me for sure. In Stitch. I wasn't even considering it. I saw it today, the Black Cell stuff, which I mean, to me it just seems like a scam. But whatever. It's like so you buy the battle pass, which is what, like a 1,100 or 1,200 points, right? Something like that. And then for the Black Cell version, it's like another 1,800. 24, something like that. I don't remember. But you can't, like, with the battle pass, if you spend regular COD points, you just get the regular battle pass. So long as you complete the battle pass, you're going to get your points back that you spent on buying the battle pass. So it's worth it if you're going to be, if you know you're going to be playing, right? Because then you can get everything, and you're not actually out any money. Like, you're going to earn it all back. And I think you used to be that you would even like be up 100 COD points or something like that. I don't think that's the case anymore, but I would have to double check that. I think you basically just break even now. Like if you do the whole battle pass and on the COD points, and you do everything, you get all your COD points back. I think that's how it is now. Don't hold me to that. But I think you used to, like, if you could, in the past, if you did it, you would be up like 100 points or something. So not tremendously, but over time, you could do that and like buy that one. That must have been bones or something there on the bridge. Buy that one bundle or something that you liked, or I don't know, whatever, something along those kinds of lines, right? What the heck? Okay, doing a cargo, obviously going the other way though. Alright, where? Is it right over here? Yeah, because there's my car. Like, just don't spawn. See, like, why are they spawning like that? That's not that. Oh, you're a fast one. Stupid dog. They jump 12 feet in the air, bite you in the ass once, and then, like, okay. Oh, this is not gonna work. Nope. Oh, shit. Okay, I wanted to go get that helmet. I mean, I really just want to buy one thing really fast and go. Oh, okay. Alright, we're just gonna leave. I mean, we're single pack-a-punched. I think we have green rarity on our gun. Like, this is a bad spot. Dog is right behind me. Okay, so... Oh, wait, that's not even what I wanted to buy. I needed the backpack is what I wanted to buy. I needed the gas mask anyway, but that's not what I wanted. I just realized. Alright, well. So much for that. Yeah, let's go do it.
Got a contract here.
Why is this parked like that? Like, you can't even get it. Oh. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they changed it so you can't just outrun. Like, the dog, okay, fine, turn around and take him out. But it's like everything else can... Because of the... You have the green bar, you know, your stamina bar there. And it's like everything can kind of catch you now. It's just... and they may put more zombies in over there. It's like they just ruined tier 3, man. It was still a challenge before. Again, it was just, when you kind of figure out a nice rotation, or you just kind of figure things out, it's like, okay, cool, good for you. It can still be difficult. Like, you can still get overrun and whatever, you know. They just ruined it again. They're just ruining this game. And these guys, the mercs, man, it's been happening to me a lot today as well. Like, I hate this truck, how big it is. Just turning corners and like there seems to be a lot more. I mean, I think that was with season 1.5, right? The whole merc thing, like being all over the place all of a sudden.
Get a deck of HVT cars printed up. Grease it, no. That target's a face card for sure.
What? Okay. I swear to God, it was going that way. Oh man, we gotta go. Where's this car? But I've lost my armor while driving to Mercs like 3 or 4 times today. I actually got downed by I can't see anything, dude. By what's the guy the in the back of the car, the Rook or Bishop or whoever, whichever that is, for the Vault Easter egg. Right up here, actually. Not today. It was a couple days ago. Like, he did not miss the Knight. Is it the Knight? He just did not miss me either. Like, every shot he took. I was on a 4-wheeler driving behind him. I wasn't even going for him. I was just heading in the same direction. And he happened to drive by. Like, oh shoot. Okay.
Your target is close.
Why are they making it difficult to find the guy? Like, where is it? Why is this a challenge? Is it a surprise party? Like, he's hiding in the bathroom.
Tango down? How many waves are there to say you got him?
Actually, I don't have a as well. And I just don't need that. I just bought a mask. And I think I saw, where was it? Right there. How do I get in? How do I reach this? Oh, can I just do it right here? Oh, okay. You could just literally just jump. All right. Good to know. I swear to God, there was a zombie on the ground here. Was it you? All right. One more contract that we can get, regardless of what it is, we can get
Found a contract.
a big backpack again. Again, you can no longer stay underwater with PhD. You do die now. They changed it. Which, again, I'm okay with that change. Like, that makes sense. Like, why would you be able to just... Like, you're not a dolphin. You, actually, it's not even... It's a bad example. Dolphins have to breathe. But you get my meaning. So that makes sense. You're taking splash damage now with PhD on, just from the ray gun. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I don't know, is it like all explosive damage though? Like, I should try that, like pick up a Semtex or a hand grenade or something and see what happens. Set, just blow it up on me, obviously.
Suggest there's a boatload of terminus weapons in your AO. I want them added to our stockpile.
But I'm actually very curious about that now. It's just, I don't know, like, why would they make that change? It's baffling.
Heads up, Deadbolt. You've got shamblers inbound your position.
Lots of guys spawning out. Let's go. Just in case anybody didn't know, if you get a double points at the end of a contract, like while a contract finishes, you do get double the points. So if it was in tier 1, like a $2,000 contract, 2,000 point contract, you would get $4 grand for it if you have double points active while you finish it. The reason why I didn't like try to wait and pick this one up, because we're not gonna get anywhere near the end of the contract completing. By the time the double points ran out, so there's no point. But definitely worth it if you think you're like about close to the end of an escort or one of these or an outlast or whatever, and the zombie drops the double points. Like, wait till you get to around 90% if you can, before you pick it up. Get a lot of extra points, especially if you're in tier 2 or 3. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm tired. We didn't get any rain today, which is nice, finally, for a change. Although it's kind of, I don't know, I don't mind the rain. I kind of like it. But here in LA, man, when it rains, like especially we usually don't get the amount we just got, but when you do get a lot of rain, and then it's gone, and you look at all, like it just knocks all that smog down. It's just, oh, it's nice and clear out. It's like during the pandemic, man, when nobody was going out, so nobody was in their cars here, and then you'd go for a drive just to get the hell out of the house for a little bit. Crystal clear skies, as far as the eye could see. It's unreal. It happened in a couple of weeks too, if it even took that long.
See that thing on your attack map? Help us collect a piece of him. We'll find new ways to kill his buddies.
We got 5 minutes. Okay, we have enough for the
We're approaching one cranky tango.
we have enough for the large backpack.
Sure, he ends up dead. I got it printed. I want you to autograph this guy's most wanted card.
Okay. All right, let's find a vehicle. Here. Oh, let's go do,
Got a contract here.
because we need. Well, I would like to at least double pap before we get out of here too, because we're gonna do the final exfil. I have everything else though, right? There's not a lot, like... Hello? It's bugged. Okay. We're not doing that. That kind of sucks because... where are we going to go now? I was counting on getting this car. I'll be back. I gotta go get my food. Cool. Food. I want food. Wait, is there a vehicle out front? Did I not see it? Oh, it's mine from earlier. Alright, so that contract's no good. Let's head over to the shipping area, the docks area. Should have like some piled up together of it. Well, we can do these before we go over there. Oh boy. Then we're gonna a raid weapon stash as well over here, so we could do a couple of these real quick. Bang these out. We'll be still a little bit short of double pap, but just want to get these things before we, try to do it all in one game. Yeah. Oh no. That was nice. Oh, I got an edge. Oh my god, don't be over it. Don't be across the bridge. Don't be across the bridge. It's not. Okay.
Just be careful he doesn't target you back.
Although it might, well, it doesn't matter. It's because it might have been better if it was over there because it'd be over by the docks, and then there might be some more contracts over there, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not there, so we want to do the raid weapon stash over here as well.
You are about to meet one of Hugo's most wanted. Give him a nice deadbolt welcome, will you?
I really don't know why they're doing this. Like having them kind of be like tucked away somewhere, just kind of hiding in one of these buildings that are close by now. What's the point of that?
Pleasure doing business, soldier.
Whatever. Oh, there's one right here. Let's go pick it up. In this building. And this should be through here.
Enemy comms indicate a weapons cache near your location.
Oop.
How about you commandeer?
How about this dog? Goes away. How do I get up? Oh my god. Why are there so many zombies all of a sudden? Alright, whatever.
Everyone at base is safe. Strike team, you're the ones in real danger here.
Let's get... Alright, we'll do this and then we'll head over to tier 3 again real quick. Start this. We need a vehicle is the big thing coming up. Swear to God, I saw something out of the corner of my eye there. Dude, I love how much ammo this gun holds. The only bad part of it, honestly, is like you forget that you've got 300 bullets and just how long 300 bullets can last. And it's like I'm reloading with like 150 left. Like I must be low without looking. And then realize like, oh, we got plenty. You know what? Actually, we really do need decoys too. There's no way I'm gonna get lucky. People talk about streamer loot all the time. I do not get streamer loot. I get loser loot. So if I need it, like it's not going to spawn it. You know what? I'm going to even replace it with that. Just to give us a couple extra seconds or so on the buy station in tier 3 when we get over there. Sure. Get off of me, you loser. Okay. You know what? We're gonna take that. There's a buy here. All right, on the closer side. Okay, that's fine. And then where's the what we need to look at is where's the storm. Okay, so we need to. All right, we gotta move. We gotta move. And then we're heading back. Okay. And then, let's see, is there? Yeah, then here. On the way back. We'll double pap for final exfil. It should end up in the top left corner there. Kind of where we just were messing around with it, with that contract bugged out. Okay, I don't want to beach this thing either because we're going to use it to get back out of here. Oh, we're at the storm already? That's speaking of not beaching it. Okay. Wow. It rolled in way faster than I realized. Than I thought it would. Oh, this is a terrible idea. We're not gonna get it. Okay. We're not gonna get it. I would need to have the distraction grenades. We're not gonna. There's no way, because in the Ether Storm you get extra zombies that come. So it would have been bad in just a regular kind of a sense, but in the Ether Storm, like it was not gonna happen. Okay, now we have to. The reason why I'm climbing all the way up here is because that boat in the storm will be dead by the time we got back to it. So I also just want to be able to coast all the way here, and we'll be able to double pap, and really we're just going to be kind of fighting the storm to get out, and then hopefully it should be exfil over there, I would think, the final. We're going to look for a car at least, hopefully one that is in good condition with a lot of gas, but if not, we'll find... Oh, we've got a car over here, so let's go grab this one, and then, because again, if that's not the area where final exfil is, then we'll be in real trouble. I always get. Oh, we're good. Fill it all the way up. I mean, it's still 9 minutes. It feels like it's rolling in pretty quick, but there's 9 minutes left. Of course, the mimic's got to show up to mess things up. See, like, I don't know why these armored zombies don't give you helmets. You just get the bones from these guys too. Because according to the challenge, it just says armored. But I mean, what are you doing? Where the hell are you even coming from? All right, whatever. All I was trying to do was get gas. Wait, I do want to before we leave. Can I not get in? You can't get to that ammo pile. Okay. Oh, this is great. I don't know where these dudes are all coming from. Dude, I'm about to go down. I don't know where they were all coming from. Got hung up on that tire pretty hardcore there. Alright, so it has to be top over here. It has to be final exfil. If we're wrong, we're completely screwed. But I don't think we're wrong. I mean, it would have to be. But just because those mercs there are just kind of popping up out of nowhere, running out of the storm, I guess. Running from the storm. What? Oh my god, I didn't see that rock. You telling me I really can't drive, like, over that? Like, it's not a bump, it's just full stop? Alright. Where am I getting shot from now? Dude, like, where are all these mercs coming from all of a sudden? They're up on that hill there. Oh, there's the convoy is there, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Alright. Well, there's really nothing else for us to do other than kill time and wait for the final exfil, which would be right where I just drove past. Should be. Again, if it's not, we're totally screwed. Is this... You can't climb this? No. I was gonna say we could just go chill up there. Oh, I can smell the turkey cooking in the other room. Getting hungry. That didn't close up, so... Oh, God. Okay, we're just waiting for the final. Mitchell's one that wanted this, and I don't think he's even here right now. He's going to get his food. I think he like went to get food, like not. I'm gonna dip into the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back. I think he went to go get food. Oh, I only have 34 minutes till my turkey's done. I thought it was gonna be like another hour or something. So we're gonna have to do a quick game after this. We still got 3.5 minutes, man. Should I drive the truck over here and make it turn it into a bomb? Get a little bit of an explosion. Not really a crazy explosion. I'm trying to think like Outbreak. Outbreak was, I think it was a bit bigger of an explosion. Like you could genuinely use it as like a bomb. Uh-oh. We don't want disciples, man. They have their friends. No disciples. Go away. Why so many disciples? Got the armor. No, we still got 2 minutes. Is that an Insta? No, Max. Okay. I would have rather had the Insta. One and a half minutes still to go. This thing is a hose, man. I love it. Oh, shit. Scared the hell out of me, dude. $45. Reload, please. We're too far away from the back. Get off of my helicopter! Dude, that Jeep would not blow up, man. I don't know why.
Fang, we are arching all personnel in tow.
Well, we did final exfil because Mitchell wanted us to, and I don't think he was even here. I had 3 speed colas, 3 extra speed colas. Okay, I'll take it. We're 1 like away from 10. Appreciate it. Phase 1 of the Horde Hunt event in Modern Warfare 3 is underway. Collect skulls in Horde Point to unlock exclusive undead rewards. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at that. That's a pretty cool GIF, actually. Do you guys say GIF or GIF? I definitely say GIF, and I'm not ever saying GIF. GIF is peanut butter. Oh, Lamar Jackson won the MVP. He's out of the playoffs, though. So we're gonna look at that. Well, you don't have to do the horde point. You just collect the bones and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna have a look at that in a second here. People elected to the Hall of Fame this year for football: Julius Peppers, Devin Hester, Dwight Freeney, Andre Johnson, Patrick Willis, Steve McMichael. Wow, that's old school. And Randy Gradishar. So I guess those were the I forget how they call it, but the players from the older players after your like 10 years of eligibility, right? Christian McCaffrey won Offensive Player of the Year. Kevin Stefanski won Coach of the Year. Brown from the Browns. Wow, okay, good for you, dude. Rookie of the Year. CJ Stroud and Will Anderson for offense and defense. Okay. So let's look at this real quick. Oops. Well, there we go. This one, right? So, again, you've got this is I'm a little confused on this, right? So you guys tell me if you know. If you get to 10, so we're looking at this. I can't. Oh shit! I can't. Hello, test it. There, right there. Did that work? For both ears, I can't hear you in my left ear. Test, 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 test. Sorry. It's because I pulled it out of my ear. So if you see the ray gun case there, it says 10,000. It's the bones, right? But here, Elemental Pop is 5,000. Legendary Ether Tool, 2,500. Juggernog, 1,250. Epic Ether Tool, 625. Deadshot, 310. Speed Color, 155. Epic Ether Tool, 75. Let's not even begin to get into why is there an Epic Ether Tool for 75 here, and then another one, Epic, for 625. Does that make any sense? No. Now, if I just get to 10,000 total points, am I like collecting these along the way? Do I have to spend? Or I get to 10,000 total points and that gives me all 8? What do you think? Because it's not clear. Additionally, every week hunt down new featured zombie types and collect their skulls. Because it doesn't, again, it doesn't say specifically like when you get to, again, like with 75, do I then click on it to collect it? like, there's not a good explanation for this. I mean, I'm just gonna wait until I get to 10,000. We'll see. I don't honestly really care about getting another ray gun because it's just not that good of a weapon, and I have the schematic. I have 2 or 3 just kind of sitting there waiting for me anyway. Elemental pot being $5,000 is ludicrous. A legendary ether tool being 2,500. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I'd definitely rather have that anyway. Jug being like, none of this other stuff makes sense to me. Deadshot, okay. Speed Cola being 155. Like, Speed Cola is the best perk in the game. And you need it. You're just too slow otherwise. Whatever. I just thought that was curious, to be honest. Okay. Pop on decoys. We're going to keep that on as well. We're going to unequip both of those. No. We don't have any room. Can we swap it for anything? Is there anything good worth swapping right now? No. I could. Yeah, we'll swap. Nope. You can't. We won't let you do it. Okay. Why was it doing it the other day? We're just gonna leave it on, and then we're gonna play a quick game. I have, well, it's 25 minutes now. All we're gonna try to do here is earn enough points to buy a large backpack. It's 10 grand. So we're just gonna get in. We're gonna just bang out some contracts real fast. And then if I'm in a spot where I can, because by then, like, my alarm's gonna be going off and the, like, turkey's done. If I can, like, try to find a spot where I can get out. Now, like, okay, so if you were just here with me in the tier 3 zone when we climbed the top of that radio tower, like, the zombies don't climb up there. Forget the storm coming in. But if I went to the top of that radio tower, can they throw their meat at me that far and hit me? Like, if I laid down too, like, would they be able to get me all the way up there? I kind of feel like they shouldn't be able to, but at the same time, there's really nothing in this game that lets you get to a spot where you can't be killed by anything, except for there was the water thing with the PhD, and that's the whole reason why we need to go buy a large backpack now, is I tried it out to see if it would work, and you can no longer stay underwater with PhD on. It will kill you. It did kill me. Alright, so basically we're just going to be speed running. Like I said, right now we're just trying to get some points. Like 10 grand is what we're going after for the anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. Blah blah blah. We're gonna do this.
Got a contract here.
We've got a bead on an odd signal not far from you. It could be nothing.
Dr. Jensen. She's Australian.
Get eyes on. We need to know what's happening in our backyard.
I really wish they didn't nerf these cargo contracts, man. Especially in the tier 3 zone, but just in general, they made it so there's less of them around the game now. It's a shame. It's like anything that was good that we could not even abuse, that we could just take advantage of, though. Like, we could try to make, quick points. It was a great way to do it. The whole thing in tier 3, how you cycled through, you basically cancel, you pick up the one contract and cancel it. And then the cargo one would spawn in again. I don't know.
Let's get that story for sharpish. That LTV ain't gonna steal itself.
Again, they're just kind of, they're taking the fun out of the game and just making it more and more grueling, and it already is. Again, you got the time restraints. You can't just be super casual hopping in here. You gotta move. You gotta, go after some stuff. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why they've done it the way they've done it. Again, with Sledgehammer Men in the past, if you think about, and again, why do I keep saying and again? Treyarch was handling this Zombies, although apparently they're not anymore, and maybe High Moon Studio is doing it, but they're also maybe working on COD 2025, which is a kind of like this year. Modern Warfare 3 is a remake of Modern Warfare 2, because the original Modern Warfare 2, you know, with the maps and everything, but not a direct remake, but kind of, you know, blah blah blah. And maybe that's what they're going to be doing for 2025 with Black Ops 2. And I really don't like that that thing pops up in like in the middle of your screen. It just makes it so hard to see. That should be something that's off to the side or way smaller that you can. Okay, I'm in tier 1 now. All right, I'm in tier 2 now. Whatever it is. It shouldn't block your screen. It's ridiculous. But Zombies games that have been led by Sledgehammer being the main, you know, maker of that game for that year. We're talking about Exo Zombies, we're talking about World War II Zombies, and they've both been very punishing towards the player rather than rewarding. You know, it's been said a lot of times by a lot of different people that there really is no such thing as OP in Zombies. I disagree with that. But again, this is not... Why do I keep saying that? I'm driving myself crazy. It's not PvE. This is... I mean, it's not PvP. This is PvE. So when people are saying, well, you're not overpowered, like, you're not wrecking other players. I mean, I get it. But there is... You know, you can be so OP in Zombies where it's really not much of a challenge. And, you know, the example I have been giving for that is like in IW Zombies when you have Director's Cut. But with that, you earn that. You don't just get that. Like, that's not how it is for everybody at the beginning of the game. And with Director's Cut, you can always turn it off. It's just there is like, this is your reward. You did each Easter egg at least 2 times. Like, congratulations, good job. And now you can have... now you can have Perkaholic and 25,000 points at the start of every game if you want to. You've earned that. If you don't want to and you want the challenge, just turn it off. Done. Like, there's no argument to be had here. Cold War, it's a little bit different because, like, the upgrades that you could do with the Ethereum crystals, they were permanent. So, you know, and you could buy Perkaholic for every... Like, there is no perk limit like the older games where... Why are you not taking damage? Dude, this is how much an ether tool really matters. I have no ether tool on this. This is PackaPunch weapon. Like, that took a lot. Ether tools are so hugely important in this game. Anyway, you know, with Cold War, again, like I said, with, you know, the Ethereum crystal aspect to it, where you could upgrade all of your perks from, you know, tier 1 to tier 5. Same with your guns, same with everything in that game, right? Perks, field upgrades, weapons, anything that was upgradable, you know, like, boom, you could do it. But again, at least with that, you had to earn it. But then once you did, it was permanent. And making you stronger at the beginning of a game. And then they also had the kind of quote-unquote super Easter egg reward for that, although let's not get into it. About their whole, we never said it was. Because it was garbage. But you had, no, at least we have a medium one now. Which you could also take off. So, like, you started the game with epic rarity on all your guns. Oh, well, if you've done all the Easter eggs, it depended on how many Easter eggs you had done. And then you got like rewards that, like, you got a watch, a gold watch with Ethereum crystals on it, for doing all of the Easter eggs as well. So it wasn't much of a reward, to be honest with you. And with that, you could also just kind of take it off if you felt you were too OP and you wanted more of a challenge or whatever. Again, it wasn't that big of a reward that I think anybody would really think that, but anyway. My point is, I think you can be OP in zombies. Like, you can be too overpowered, so it's not a challenge. It's too elementary school version of zombies. And I think kind of Cold War, in a general sense, is almost that anyway. And then when you upgraded everything, it's still fun. I still like Cold War. I'm not saying it's a bad zombies game by any stretch. I think it's fun. It's a very fun game, I think. I do think it kind of... I do think it's too easy. But it's a good entry point, though, for newer players. So, you know, hopefully they did get a lot of people coming on board into zombies that got them interested, and will be coming back for the game that's coming out, you know, at the end of this year, Treyarch's next game, which apparently is coming out in October this year, not November, which is more typical. When you consider they have the whole extra year of development, it makes sense, right? And this year, I don't think sales for this game are going particularly well, meaning Modern Warfare 3, are going particularly well. I haven't looked up anything. I know, what's it called? The Hogwarts Legacy outsold Modern Warfare 3 for the year. Now, Hogwarts Legacy came out in like February of last year, like this time last year, or March or something like that. But Call of Duty is every year, even though it's only on sale for like 2 months at the end of the year, every year is always the best-selling game every year, unless Rockstar puts out a game, Red Dead or GTA. Other than that, literally, other than that, every other year, it's been the #1 selling game for like 20 years. And that Hogwarts Legacy, like I said, outsold it, even though, again, it was only like 2 months versus 10 months of sales, but still, it never mattered in the past. It shows you kind of the sales numbers for this game are not as strong as they have been. And I can tell you, like anecdotally, just from doing, making a couple of videos now, put out one. Seriously? Can you get off? A couple of the most viewed videos I have on my channel are from like Cold War and was it Modern Warfare 2? I don't know, whatever. Over the last couple of years, even Vanguard, these videos would do really well. Like this, it's a free trial weekend. This is how, or you know, week or whatever they were doing. This is how to download the free trial on Xbox and PlayStation and blah blah blah. I put out a video this morning actually about it because it's going on right now. You can play this game for free right now. You can do the full everything I'm doing here in Zombies. You can do it on the free trial if you wanted to. And if you don't know how to download it, because it can be hard to find, which is why I make the videos, it's on my channel if you want to go ahead and look. It's the latest video that I have up. But the video, I put out one, they did one like in December maybe, and I put out a video for that, and normally, like, again, like with Cold War, and like I said, even Vanguard, I would get like, some of those videos get 20,000, 30,000 views. This is ridiculous. Like, that's how much even having a green ether tool matters. That's nuts, dude. Hang on one sec. But like the video I put out about that last month, or however long ago it was now, I think it might have 1,000 views on it. Might. And the video I put out this morning, I mean, I don't even know. What's up, Nico? Yep, I had extra schematics and recipes to free trial players, and they called me Santa Claus. Yep. Okay. Cool. It's always nice to give away stuff for free. I always try when I have like for the most part, when I get like the schematics and stuff that I've had forever, I try to pick them up and drop them for people, but a lot of time, I mean, I think a lot of people, I did check what was in there, right? Why do I feel like I didn't look in it? I did, right? Okay, it was just a medium backpack. All right, I must have done. Anyway, so it's just this game is not selling great. So getting the next game out, which will be again a Treyarch game, and I think people liked Cold War a lot for the most part. Like in a general sense, I'm talking, you know, not just zombies. I mean, like, you know, multiplayer stuff as well. I tend to like Treyarch's games better, just leaving zombies aside. Even they generally have a better time to kill. I appreciate. Although this game it's not bad this year, but I will say I didn't care for Cold War's multiplayer maps. I really didn't like them very much at all. Watch, we're gonna get hit by lightning as we drive through the store. Oh. Somehow didn't get hit.
Found a contract.
I used to farm Stormcaller and they patched it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, they just made the game less fun, man. I don't know. I think in any zombies mode, I was just talking about, like, is there a kind of being OP or not in zombies? Some people think there just is no such thing as being OP in zombies. I disagree with that, but if you're going to err on one side, it should be I think it's better to be too OP than it is to be too weak, or feeling like you're too weak, or, you know, you're always outnumbered, or you're always under the gun of some sort or not or other, rather than, man, I feel like I can dominate this game. I would rather have that. I think probably more people would rather have that than not. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand, again, and I've talked about it a million times, and I think I drive you guys crazy at this point. You know, with Sledgehammer, just their version of zombies has always been to punish the player and not reward them. Whether it's from exo zombies, you know, for all the zombies that you fight against that can take your exosuit away from you, to, like, in the middle of, what the hell? In the middle of the game, you've got to all of a sudden start playing S&D, like on Carrier, and in Burgertown Infection. You know, you've got the soldier that needs to be rescued, or the guy who's a civilian, not a soldier, that needs to be rescued or whatever, and like all this stuff that's just taking you away from playing the game, from doing the Easter egg and doing whatever. Like, and the rewards for doing those things that they throw in are not good. It's not like, wow, at least it was worth it. No, it never was. And again, they just do everything they can to take away. I mean, it's Exo Zombies. It should be really fun. And it's not, because they do everything they can to take away your exosuit all the time. Let's go do this. So we need the car. We actually have enough. We can go into tier 3 and get, see if we can, how much time do we have? Oh, dude, we only have 7 minutes now. Okay. We're going to take this. We're going to do this contract, then we're going to head into tier 3. We're going to buy our, unless it's bugged again. And then we're going to buy our rucksack, large one. It's working good. And then we'll get out. But, and then, like, World War II was just straight, like, that game was all, it was like playing a horror movie, right? And some people love that, but there's no levity to it at all. It was just, it's just hardcore horror, you know, like, and it doesn't let up, and it's not, I don't know, I wouldn't term World War II zombies fun. You know, the first map is actually really good. The Final Reich, I think, is a really good map. And that Easter egg is pretty good. Where is this guy? Is he up top? Where is this guy? Jesus, dude. Okay. These guys shooting me are really trying to help. I'm trying to help. Okay, we have to deliver this, and we have to go. I don't have time for this shit. What were they doing that they had all of those things chasing them? Did they even... They got up too, didn't they? Well, I mean, either that or they quit. What the hell was that? What the hell just...
This is Bang. Find me at the extraction point with the goods.
This game, man. Did I just hit something invisible in the middle of the road? Okay, sure. Since we're heading to tier 3, might as well. We have the space for it. Let's just take the extra self-revive. Gonna go to that buy. I don't call it OP dealing with this BS. Well, in this game, you're not OP. I don't think you're really ever OP. Not if you're going into, you know, if you go triple pap and then come back to tier 1, yeah, you're OP as hell. But even that, it's not like, you know, it doesn't feel bad when you do that. It feels like you're just melting. It's kind of like, you know, it's not much of a challenge, but you earned 30 grand, or, you know, what 10, 20, yeah, like 30 grand, you know, in order to triple pap, or you got yourself a flawless crystal somehow. So you've earned, you know, that a little bit to feel completely overpowered. So it's not even that. And the rest of this game, I just, like, if you're, again, you have to be triple papped, and you have to have, like, a legendary ether tool, minimum an epic one. Or else if you go into tier 3, you are going to get overrun. Even being triple papped with a rare tool, it's not going to cut it. It's just not. And you're going to feel like you're constantly under the gun, like you've got to run away, got to run away. And they added more zombies, and they added, you know, they made them fast. The whole thing with the stamina being kind of nerfed. It's just, they're taking all the fun away from it, and I don't understand why they were doing that. But they have, so whatever. Oh, God, come on. Like, and I don't know what that exact glitch is called, where it makes you throw something every time you hop out. Like, if you're getting hit, is it when it happens? Like, I don't know what that is, but it's not me fat fingering my controller either. Like, that was nowhere near what I was touching. Yeah, they put invisible barriers and all that. Well, I don't think they put them in there. I think they're just there. I mean, they didn't put them in there to mess us up. It's just that they're there for just a shitty coding reason. The only thing we're gonna do... Okay, there is no cargo contract here right now, so we're not going to bother tier 1. Okay, go to the beach, and we will X-file. Bye, dog. Is this helicopter shooting at me? Why is there a helicopter shooting at me? Do they add just random helicopters into the game that will shoot at you? What was that? I'm like, wait a minute, am I on a cargo run? Like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing a contract. Or was it shooting at somebody else that just happened to be going by? I don't know. I'm so confused. Was he going after, like, shooting that guy and he just locked onto me by accident? Is it human error from the guy in the back of the helicopter? Like, what's going on, man? I don't know what the hell's up.
Copy that, but only because you asked so nicely.
I hit 1 and 2, 3 went down. My self-revive didn't work. Ooh, that sucks. Okay. Hang on. Sorry. Turkey's done.
LZ is hot. Move it. Your exfil is gonna need an exfil.
So this is actually pretty good timing. This is actually really good timing. That worked out. If you pass by legacy, will sometimes follow you, or someone is running car glitches sometimes. I mean, we were nowhere near legacy, but that was just. I've not had that happen.
Thank you for choosing Fang Air.
That the helicopter locked onto me when it wasn't. I wasn't doing the contract. Like that's weird. At best, the best thing I can say about that is that's weird. Okay, whatever. I do have to go take the turkey out of the oven. As my dinner, actually got to throw some vegetables in the oven now. Tonight was just kind of a casual, like, checking things out and playing around. We will be back tomorrow. We will do more Dark Aether tomorrow. And, God, I can't believe it's already Thursday. Mitchell, you are back for the very end, man. You missed the final exfil as well. Yeah, so just in case anybody doesn't know, by the way, I'll repeat it. There's a free trial going on right now. So if you don't have the game and you're just kind of curious, oh, Mitchell, you don't have the game. You can play the free trial right today, like now, if you want to. You get the full zombie stuff. You don't need anything special. You can just download it. How was it? Oh, it's fine. Nothing really special. We had kind of a lot of disciples, but it went fine. When does it end? The 12th, which I think is probably Monday morning at like 10 a.m. I would say if you want to try it, even if you're not going to like play it tonight or anything like that, like start downloading it because it's probably a pretty goddamn big file. I don't know how good your internet is, but it's going to be a pretty damn big file. And I can't ramble on here too much at the end because I literally have the turkey in the oven that's done. So we know now you cannot with PhD on one. You cannot go underwater like you used to and just stay there and not die. Like you will die now. And two, with the ray gun, you do take splash damage from your own ray gun. So even if you're just shooting a zombie that's like right in front of you, it's like being stunned in multiplayer without an attack mask on. Like you get stunned pretty hard, plus you lose some health. So, and if you don't know how to find it, Mitchell, I made a video on it earlier today. It's the latest video on my channel showing you exactly how to find it because sometimes it can be weird to find. The dogfire also hurts you. See, Neko, I tried that a couple of days ago with the new season, and we did not take damage from the fire. So I need to test that again just to be sure because you're the second or third person that said something about that. I'll test it again to see if it does, but I know I checked it the other day, the day that it came out, and I literally killed the dog and stood in the fire, and we did not take damage. I don't remember whether or not we lost plates, though, armor plates. But we did not lose health, I'll say that. I'll have to check again and see if that has changed. I'll double check it for myself just to be really sure. And I don't know. Was there anything else? Probably not. All right, guys. Thanks for checking out the stream tonight. I will be back, like I said, tomorrow. Probably same time. We'll still do another evening stream. And that's it. Have a good one. Later, guys.